Hey yo, what's good? It's your boy Dre La Soul here with some more crypto and blockchain wisdom for your head top. So, today's rant, I'm gonna just talk about the cryptocurrency market and its volatility, right? Crypto market ain't sweet. It's not for the weak, you know? When you're in the crypto market, you will experience your portfolio moving 10% in a day. In the stock market and traditional markets, that is insane. People will lose their if that was the case. But in cryptocurrency, that is normal. That's the normality, right? Because it's super volatile, right? There's a category of cryptocurrency that's called meme coins. Meme coins, everyone knows what memes are, those funny things on social media and whatnot that go viral. And meme coins were created to be fun and funny. One of the most popular meme coins is Dogecoin. After that, they made 1,000,001 doggy coins. They made derivatives of it. Then cats started popping this year. Then they got frogs from Pepe, which is the original meme prior to crypto and all that. But really and truly, a lot of these coins are essentially meme coins. And the reason why I say that is because a lot of these coins are speculation. It's all speculation. It's all speculative. It's all what they promise and what they say they're going to do. A lot of these crypto projects don't really have like real world projects. You know, they're working on stuff, right? But a lot of it is what they call vaporware, right? What happens is when a cryptocurrency comes out with a new technology or a new way to do stuff or just something different from the rest of the market, what happens is copycats. Everyone copycats, and then you got 1,000,000 copycats that copy that one particular coin, and that ends up being the vaporware. And you got to sift through to figure out, you know, what's the real one, who's the real deal. And if you're not really in this space, if you're not spending your time, you're not spending your hours putting in the work, you won't really know who's the real, right? Now, that is a big issue in crypto this time around, because there's tons and tons of coins. There's thousands and thousands of coins, because the beauty of crypto and blockchain is that it allows us to be the creators. It allows us to create our own value, allows us to create our own coins. But with that being said, any and everyone can make a coin, right? And that just, it oversaturates the market, right? It's oversaturated. So because of that oversaturation, you know, some people are still holding back from coins that were popping in the previous cycle. And now that cycle or that narrative is no longer popping, and they're holding these bags, right? And they're hoping that it goes up. Who knows if it's going to go up? We don't know, right? So I say all that to say, do the research, right? Do the research. And once you have conviction in a particular project, in a particular coin, once you feel like this is a solid project, you did all your research, you find out that the team is legit, you dox all the team members. And doxing pretty much means, you know, making stuff transparent, figuring out who they are, what they're about, where they worked, how much bread they got, so on and so forth. That's what happens when people get doxed, right? So you got to do the research and determine like if this coin is worth it. Once you do that, once you got your conviction, nobody can tell you nothing, right? And you buy the coins in the red, and if you want to sell them, you sell them in the green. But this is not financial advice. This, by any means, this is not financial advice. This is just, you know, my opinion on how things should work, right? So if you have conviction, when the prices go down, you double down and you average down, so that ultimately you have a great buy-in price, so that when the prices go up, you're gonna remain in the green. And don't mess around and hold those bags forever. Don't fall in love with these coins. And I gotta always tell myself that sometimes too, because you fall in love with the technology. Because I really came into crypto because of economics and because of the technology, right? Studied economics, so I had a knack for this stuff, loved it. They were fighting the government, blase, you know what I mean? Like anti-Babylon, if you understand what I mean, you know. Some, who knows. You feel what I'm saying? But I say all that to say that it's not so much about the technology anymore. It's more so about a money grab for majority of people. They hear these crazy stories, how people turn hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars into hundreds of thousands, into millions, and all that good stuff, right? But the thing is, a lot of people show you their paper gains. They don't show you their realized gains. They show you what the portfolio is during the peak. They take a snapshot, and the problem is people don't take out that bread. They don't take their profits, and I'm victim of that. I fall victim of that as well too. Being in cryptocurrency for all these years, that has happened to me too. You get so hyped, like, I turned this into this, and then you don't even sell it, and then you miss all those gains. So I say that to say, take the advice from somebody that's been here. Take them damn profits, right? Take your profits, right? But going back to what I said about it just being a lot of vaporware, you got to know how to sift through the crypto market. So what you could do is follow certain pages that talk about crypto, trusted pages, trusted YouTubers, and all that good stuff. Because there's a lot of YouTubers out there that just want to pump the bags that they invest in. So they only talk about the coins that they're invested in, right? Which is going to pump the bags that they have. But then ultimately they end up dumping the bags on the same very people that's following them and liking their content and all that good stuff, right? So beware of that. Make sure you download cryptocurrency tools like CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko, which is like a database for these coins that tracks the price, it tracks the news, it tells you where you can buy these coins, it gives you all the information you need about these particular coins. Those two apps are your best friends, right? Use those apps. And cryptocurrency, I try to tell people like this: cryptocurrency is similar to the stock market, because the stock market has different industries, right? The stock market has energy, it has finance and banking, right? It has consumer staples, it has consumer discretionary goods, right? It has all these different categories. And even within technology, there's different nuances. There's semiconductors and chip makers and all that stuff, and then you got the telecommunication companies and all that, right? So in cryptocurrency, that's the same thing. There's categories, but in crypto we call it narratives, right? Different narratives. So the different narratives, you got the main narrative is layer 1 blockchains. Layer 1 blockchains is that software layer, the main layer, the foundational layer. Those coins will be your Ethereums, your Solanas, your Phantoms, your Avalanches, Sui, Sei, Aptos. I'm just naming a few, and I'm not naming them for you to go invest in them. I'm just naming them to give you an idea of what those coins do and what they're about, right? So you got layer 1, then you got DeFi. DeFi is decentralized finance, right? So everything you could do in the finance world today, but in a decentralized way on crypto platforms. So which means you don't have to deal with the middleman, you don't have to deal with the bank, right? You got DeFi, you got meme coins, which I mentioned earlier. You have one of the most popular categories right now, which is AI and AI agents, right? And that is the most popular category right now because in traditional finance, that's a bull trend that's happening right now. AI is taking over everything. Ever since ChatGPT was announced, ever since that was launched, we got Discord, you got Gemini, Anthropic, all these different AI learning models, generative AI, and all that stuff has been super popping, and that has spilled into the crypto market, right? But the thing is, within all those categories, back in like 2017, there wasn't as many categories. You maybe had your layer 1 blockchains, you had your, DeFi and all that good stuff. You had metaverse and gaming, but there was no AI. There wasn't much meme coins. There wasn't DeSci, which is decentralized science. There wasn't decentralized social media. A lot of these categories have just been created within the past couple of years. So I'm saying all that to say that there's a lot more coins, there's a lot more vaporware, and there's a lot more noise. So even once you find a category that you're into, that you like, you still have to do the work and research and determine what coins are the best in those particular departments. Again, this is not financial advice, but what I would do, or what I have done, is that I break down the categories I like, whether that be AI, gaming, layer 1 blockchains, DeFi, RWA, which is real world assets, which is another trend that's really popping and has been super popping because of BlackRock. Larry Fink, the CEO of BlackRock, said the future of finance and the future of everything is tokenization, meaning that they're going to tokenize all these assets, tokenize art, tokenize deeds, tokenize companies, and put it on the blockchain. For instance, the DMV in California, they already tokenized all the titles of these cars and put them on the blockchain. That's just an example, right? So find the most popping coins in that particular category, the best coins in those categories. Research the top 5 in those categories, and out of the top 5, pick the ones that you like. But you also got to be in the trenches when it comes to crypto. Now, this is not advice because it's very volatile, it's very spicy. You could lose your shirt, you could lose all the money that you put in, but you should have some level of risk as well. So that means that you got to find those smaller coins, those smaller crypto projects that are just popping. They're, under $1 billion market cap, within the hundreds of millions of market cap, or maybe even lower than that. But the idea is to get in those coins before they get super popular and be the front runner, be the one ahead of everyone that's invested in these particular coins. And then you take the profits when they get super popular. That's not easy, and it's not advice, and I'm not telling you to go out there and do that, but that's a way to play this market. So focus on the top players in a particular niche, or AKA narrative in crypto, then focus on the new up and coming coins in that particular narrative as well, and you should be straight. But again, it's super volatile. These things can move 10%, 20% in a whole day. You can be up hundreds of percentage, and then in a few months, you're down 90%. And it's going to take a lot more for you to get back up and make that bread back. So just be careful. Don't fall in love with these coins. And do your research. And don't just listen to anyone online. Even myself, do your own research. And that's all I got. Tap in.